What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 bringing the newest episode of the legendary college roster series, and we're on number 20. So, we're well ahead. Look at Stefina Bell. Anyway, we're doing the Texas A&M Aggies today. And if you watched last episode, which was the Clemson Tigers, I kind of said that I wasn't really competing long enough. We simulate. Basically, how this works is we simulate to week 16, because week 16 and week 17 are always divisional matchups. We play those 2 weeks, and then hopefully we're getting into the playoffs, so you guys get some solid gameplay, if you will, of these rosters. But I haven't been juicing up the players enough, and we've been getting shit pumped. I think we've only made the playoffs once out of the fucking 5 episodes we've done so far. So what I did was I made the players overall very, very similar to what they would be more so in an NCAA game. So there's a lot more 90s and 99s and stuff like that, just to make things a little bit more competitive. And we're using the Tampa Bay Bucks here as the base roster. I kind of fucked up in a couple of videos. Basically, I tried to find what NFL teams' rosters look the most similar, kind of. Could not find one with Texas A&M. I mean, like, the Bucks red color was kind of similar, but also wasn't really. So, yeah, just ignore the jersey in this video. So let's jump right in and take a look here at the roster. I'm going to pop up. I got the Wikipedia page for a couple dudes who I have no idea who the fuck they are. So at quarterback, obviously, we're going Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. I must have edited him when I was doing... Oh, the rosters we're playing against are the legendary rosters, which I did the whole series for, so it's a lot more competitive. So, for Johnny Manziel, we're clearly using Mike Glennon here as the picture, because I must have edited Johnny Manziel and made him like a different legend or something like that. But we have Johnny Football here, 93 overall. He was an incredible quarterback for Texas A&M. Running back, we have John David Crow, who I wasn't super familiar with, but he was the number 2 pick in the 1958 draft. He is 4-time All-Pro, or 4-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro, NFL 60s All-Decade, won the 1957 Heisman Trophy, was the Player of the Year 1957, All-American, like 1957, John Crow was the motherfucking guy. So we'll have him as our starting running back. We also have Christine Michael. We got Cyrus Gray. We got Trey Carson. But yeah, Crow will be our starting running back. Fullback, we just have Mike Allstott on the Bucks roster, because why not? Who doesn't want A-Train on their fucking roster? Wide receiver, we have Mike Evans at 93 overall. Him and Johnny Manziel was one of the best wide receiver quarterback tandems I've ever watched in college football. It was incredible. We moved Ryan Tannehill back from quarterback to wide receiver. He started at wide receiver at Texas A&M. Realistically, he would never be an 88, but just for the, like I said, these videos aren't super, super serious. It's just some content for you guys to take a quick gander at. And then we have Dante Hall, the return specialist, who was on the Kansas City Chiefs. He'll be our third wide receiver. I think we got this guy, Uzuma Nkwachku, I don't know idea, and Jeff Fuller. I was going to add Ryan Swope. I just forgot to add him. He was a really good wide receiver back in those times with Johnny Manziel. But he just didn't make the fucking cut. Tight end, we got Mike Martellus Bennett, actually. I had no idea the Bennett brothers went to Texas A&M, but Martellus, great tight end, was a really, really good tight end with the Chicago Bears, and has, maintained his high level of play with the New England Patriots this year. So he's a 96. Left tackle, we have Luke Jokel, who, that's clearly not Luke Jokel. That guy there may be the greatest looking human being I've ever seen. But that's not Luke Jokel's actual picture. But he's a 95 overall, very highly regarded offensive line, was a top 5 pick, I believe. Then we got left guard Jermaine Ifedi, who was a first-round pick from the Seattle Seahawks. We'll have him at guard. Center, we have Patrick Lewis, who I think is actually on the Seahawks as well. They're kind of Seahawk bias here. 88. And then at the other guard spot, we have Cody Wallace, who I think is a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We gave him a 91. And then at right tackle, Cedric Oboye with a 90. Was he a first-round pick? Might have actually been a first-round pick from the Cincinnati Bengals. I remember he was one of the top tackles in that draft class. But we'll keep him there. Let's present, we have Michael Bennett, so the brother with Martellus, 93 overall, very good player. I can't remember for the life of me where the fuck he played before Seattle. I think actually it might be, ironically enough, the Bucks, but I can't remember. But he's always been really solid. Right defensive end, we had Myles Garrett. That's what I'm going to do. And some guy suggested it actually in my videos, and I've already had a couple of them recorded. But in positions where I can't really find a guy that was really good, even though we have DeMontre Moore there, I'm just going to add whatever college player currently is their best player. And Myles Garrett will definitely go down as probably one of the all-time greats on the defensive side of the ball for Texas A&M. So it felt appropriate to include him here. He's has a chance to be the first overall pick in this coming draft. Defensive tackle, we have Ray Childress, who was on the Tennessee Titans legendary roster. And then we have Tony Gerard Eddy, who's on the San Francisco 49ers. Left side linebacker, Von Miller. You got Von Miller, man. He's real good. Middle linebacker, William Thomas, who was a Philadelphia Eagle for a short period of time. And then left outside linebacker, or right outside linebacker, the other one, is Sean Porter, who was a 90. He was actually, I was surprised he didn't catch on as good. I think he's with Jacksonville right now, but I remember in college I thought he was definitely one of the top linebackers of his class, and he struggled. I think he's probably more of a special teamer depth guy right now in the NFL. For corners, we got Lester Hayes, who was a legendary Oakland Raider. We have Aaron Glenn, who was a legendary New York Jet. And then we have Terrence Frederick, who was a free agent. So, yeah, he's happy to be included on the roster, but Glenn and Hayes are two really, really solid corners. Free safety, we have Brandon Williams, who was a mid-round draft pick from the Arizona Cardinals this year. Was a converted running back. Now he's a safety, corner hybrid. I think he was actually, I had to make him a safety. I think he was classified as a corner already, but he's solid. And then at strong safety, we have Yale Larry, who, give me a sec here. I got a picture. I had his Wikipedia page. Yale Larry was a third-round pick by the Detroit Lions, was a 9-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time NFL champion, 1950s All-Decades team, 50 picks in the NFL. We probably could actually juice him up a little bit more. But yeah, he's there. And oh, shit. And I don't have the kicker. The kicker is, come on, we gotta show special teams here. Punter Shane Leckler, and kicker is Mark Mosley, who won the MVP as a kicker for the Washington Redskins. But what I'm going to do here real quick is there's two guys I want to juice up a little bit before we officially jump in. Because like I said, I got to make the fucking playoffs this time. Abuye was a first-round pick. If you're a first-round pick, you're going to get at least like a 93. So it'll bump up your awareness. It'll give you some more strength. There you go. How about that? Like those are pretty good stats. Only 93. Who else? Who else didn't look like they were as high as they should have been? Yeah, Larry. Where's that guy at? You're a fucking 5-time first-team All-Pro. I think you earned a 99. It's because he's white. I didn't give him a whole lot of speed. Like his physical attributes aren't that great. But there, okay, you'll give all Yale Larry that. There you go, 99 for him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sim to week 16, where for the love of God, we better be winning some games, and then we can play the last two matchups. It's either against the Saints, Panthers, or the other team that's in this division, the Atlanta Falcons. But Texas A&M. All right, let's talk about some Texas A&M here. What do I know? What can I engage you guys about Texas A&M? Well, I remember just most notably I kind of remember just roughly before Johnny Manziel. That's when they had like Tony Gerard Eddy was really good. Sean Porter was good. I don't know who else they would have had at that time. That's pretty much Tannehill. I remember they had the Tannehill. I remember watching Tannehill's final game. His girlfriend was up on the big screen more than he was. She's a smoke show for sure. But for Texas A&M, obviously the best period since I've been watching college football was clearly the Johnny Manziel years when they'd play Alabama. I mean, Johnny Manziel was incredible. But I personally, now you could see what's going on with Johnny Manziel. It just speaks more to how good Mike Evans was. Mike Evans made a lot of catches that I think a lot of guys that weren't 6'5" would be able to make. And maybe that's just my Mike Evans bias, because a lot of you guys probably by now know that I'm a big fan of Mike Evans. As we're 4-3. Oh, that should be a little bit higher than that, I think. Yeah, big fan of Mike Evans. I like Mike Evans, number one wide receiver from that class for me. And yes, I do know Odell Beckham Jr. was in that class. I do know, who else? That's the heralded greatest wide receiver class. Jarvis Landry was in it, I think. Oh my God, we're 4-5. Like, fuck, I said I was sick and tired of losing, so I'm going to juice some of these teams, and we still can't win a game. Like, this is by far the best roster we've had to date. Fuck's sakes, 5-5. I don't know, maybe the divisions, everyone else is playing really, really bad, and we have a chance to squeak out a couple wins. 5-6, of course. Fuck's sakes, man. Like, I don't know how, I can't, like, this, I'm not going to be able to juice them any more than this. This is going to be unrealistic. Everyone's going to be a fucking 99. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe I gotta fucking start making the playoffs here. Because like I said in the last video, I want to play a little bit more from me standpoint. I think you guys watching this, you don't want to just see me playing two, partially, play the moments games with these rosters. Because right now, like, the meat of this video is fucking me just explaining and talking about the players and not actually playing with them. And that's why I want to do it. I want to fucking actually play with these fucking guys. And being consistently missing out in the fucking playoffs. Holy shit, we get a chance. We don't play Atlanta. We don't control our destiny, but we might be able to squeak into the playoffs here, actually, with the last two games. Like 8-8's been like the fucking thing. I can't remember what we did in episode 1 with Wisconsin. I think that's the only team. Yeah, okay. I don't even care about the jerseys for this one. Like I said, could not find any jersey that looks like Texas A&M with that fucking, I don't know what color you probably call it, purple red that they have. What was I trying to say? I lost my fucking. Oh yeah, with Wisconsin, I think they're the only team with Russell Wilson. I think we got into the playoffs with them, but every other team. Like, we've been fighting just to go 500 on the year, which is disappointing as shit. So the next video, we're already talking about the fucking next video 10 minutes in, because this one, we're not making the fucking playoffs, is the Razorbacks. And that roster does not look nearly as good as this one. So, oh boy. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Those clearly look like Texas A&M jerseys, though, right? But John Manziel is going to be OP. I think he'll be pretty OP here. All right. Note to self. Just a shutdown secondary for the New Orleans Saints here, I guess. You got goddamn Luke Jokel over there, 67, with his awesome Rastafarian haircut. Oh, make that catch, Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill, no gloves. Give that boy some fucking gloves. All right, he needs the extra. Oh yeah, that's another video. I was kind of like, everyone knows I don't want to. I feel like I repeat this every video that I'm a planner. I was already thinking of like some one-off connected franchise modes I could do. I was thinking about doing like the WAGs, which people don't know. It's like wives and girlfriends. Speaking of Ryan Tannehill's wife, I might do like the all WAGs connected franchise mode. Just for the fucking clicks. Just for the hits, you know? Like, why is this defense struggling? We have like, the average overall of this fucking defense is like 93. We have a few 99s, a couple 95s, a couple 97s. What is going on? What is Yale Larry doing? You know, that's something you need to always ask questions about. What is Yale Larry doing for us right now? This playbook's kind of shit, too. I think I complained about this the first when we did the Tampa Bay Bucks legendary roster, that I'm not a fan of this Bucks playbook. The Bucks and Giants, for my money, have the worst playbooks in this game. Offensively, that is. Best playbooks. I don't really know how. I don't have a bunch. I just think the Saints probably have the best playbook that I've used. Okay. Come on, Johnny. You remember we can scramble? That's another thing. When I do these videos, like if I record, I'm not doing any connected franchise modes or anything like that. I'm just doing like a bunch of college ones in a row. Just the different play styles, quarterbacks. You just forget that you can't run or you can run, actually, when you have like a guy like Johnny Manziel. Like the last one, who the fuck was it was Clemson. Oh, we actually had a running quarterback with Deshaun Watson, so I take that back. That's a touchdown. No, 1 yard line. Best be calling up John David Crow. Hit him with the pitch, maybe? Well, he's 220 pounds, so maybe run up in the inside and I can get in there. And hopefully we can get a quick defensive stop and get a lead here before halftime. There we go. John David Crow. No respect. Look at that old school helmet. We have a goddamn NFL MVP as our kicker, right? So if I had to settle for field goals, best believe we can make it from anywhere on the field. They must have made, like, because that was the year I think there was a lockout or a strike. They must have just done it as a joke, right? Like, I don't know. There's probably 0 of my subscribers that were watching around then. But, fuck off. Why, like, how does a kicker get MVP? I remember I looked at his stats, like, weren't even that good. Like, they were solid. And they still gave him MVP, so. Oh my God, Ryan Tannehill is a monster. Who would have thought Ryan Tannehill would get wide open more than 90, like a juiced Mike Evans? Not this guy. Jesus Christ, Mike Evans needs to make a play. He's getting shut out right now by 40. Whoever number 40 is. Oh, come on. Wide open. Wide open. You don't come down with that. That's depressing. The Saints are not playing a lot of, well, maybe here. Like, fuck, credit to the Saints, man. They're just shutting. Like, I don't think these plays aren't horrible. They're plays that are, I would say, have a fairly high success rate. The Saints are just shutting them down. No one's getting open. Sam Martellus Bennett straight down the middle, maybe. Like, there's a fucking blanket on Mike Evans every fucking play, man. Holy shit. We need, like, to lessen up the difficulty or something. Holy fuck. We are getting absolutely murked right now. I don't know, maybe you guys, because you have a, you guys can actually pause it. Mike Evans is getting shut out on every play. There we go. We got a little something going here, but fuck, man. Expect a little bit better than that. Do we even try to throw it to this Crow guy after he dropped that wide open pass? Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe this is a point where, like, fuck. By the time you guys see this, I'm already have a bunch of these recorded, so it's kind of pointless telling you. But, like, what the fuck can I do here to make these, like, a little bit more competitive? We've got shit pumped, and more often than not, we have got shit pumped in almost every fucking video. Like, look, this is straight up just the computer controlling the team is not doing good with them. Giving up, what? Well, let's give me more fucking points up. 41 points. I have no idea what to do. Like, this defense is good. This defense here is a fuck. Like, our team overall is 96, and we're still getting embarrassed, and we can't make the fucking playoffs. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I always have just a gut feeling that, like, Madden, they just, when they tweak shit, they make stuff harder to predict how things are going to work out. And, like, the sim, who knows what they would have went. They might have gone in and tinkered with the super sim mode, and I don't know. I have no answers at this given juncture. That's a nice one-handed grab. But, like, we had a fucking chance to make the playoffs, maybe. Probably unlikely, but maybe if we won this game. Didn't have a fucking chance. Straight up did not have a chance in this game. Like, who knows? Ryan Tannehill has better route running, which is definitely not a true fact, than Mike Evans. Like, why is he getting open so much more? That was a good call. All right, can we get an onside kick here, maybe? Dirk Cutter, horrible coach. All right, that was a fucking body bag game, for sure. Waste of time. No, I'm good, Mutt. I'm good. Ain't my bag of tricks. Like I said, Arkansas is in the next video. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be able to do there. That roster's going to be, on paper, that roster is not nearly as... Like, look at that! We have a 95 offense and a 99 defense. And look at this, 6-9. Oh, man. I don't fucking know. There you go. Like, I think the adjustments I made from the Clemson video to this one, where I said I was going to kind of make the rosters more college rating based. 95 and 99 overall. Can't get much better than that, and you fucking still can't win a game to save your life. Ah, man. That is something else. Well, Maybe I should add Ryan Swope at wide receiver. Maybe that's the missing piece. I think he's the only guy I didn't include. DeShazer Everett was someone that was a safety, but fuck him. He was the guy that popped Darren Sproles on the kickoff return, that dirty motherfucker. The most insight I've probably ever gotten on a video, so I wasn't going to include that piece of shit. That's like, the more I think about it, like, I hate the Washington Redskins the least of the NFC East, but my two most, like, actually hated players for things they've done to the Eagles, Chris Baker and that Everett guy now, are on the Redskins. So, fuck the Redskins. Like, I mean, Des Bryant's never directly, aside from shitting on the Eagles, done something dirty or bad against the Eagles. No one, like Odell Beckham Jr. has never done anything dirty or anything like that. But Chris Baker, I remember one time he fucking Nick Foles threw it in. Oh my! Look at this shit. 99 overall fucking offense. Oh, here we go. Not gonna, or 99 overall defense. Cool. 14-0 hole. 2 minutes. This is fucking horrible, man. Hope you guys are able to still getting something out of these videos. I hope to God you are. Maybe watching me just fucking fail so hard with them. The fuck? Oh, my controller disconnected. We need to get some juice. What the fuck's that thing in? There we go. Kill. Like, it's not even a difficulty thing. I'm only playing on All Pro. Because I'm doing these casually. This is in my downtime. I will record these, not trying. And it's not like, it's just the sim. I lost all those games that I simulated to start the season. But I don't want to, like, an answer could be like how when I did the legendary rosters, what I did was, for the first little bit, I'd play all the divisional matchups, so that way there we go, Johnny. Go, Johnny, go. So that way there, I played at least 6 games, so we could win at least 6 matches. But those videos are going on for like an hour and a half. Like, that takes so long, so much time for me to do that, and it becomes a chore, not enjoyable. Like, if I can keep these videos here, I 100% want to be an hour or less, and like for the most part, they're being around half hour, hopefully 45 minutes. We can start fucking making the playoffs here. I don't know. Go Johnny, be good. Here we go, Mike Evans. Okay. There we go. Nice little catch there. Oh, we got a chance to tie this shit up. Okay. I hate that. No, you would make that 9 times out of 10. Go, Johnny, go. Maybe get Dante Hall here going. Give him some catch and runs. Get him an open space. We'll just throw behind Martellus Bennett. Either or. Where the hood at? Where the hood at? You know? Get some DMX bumping. I think Daryl's Arrows out there working out here. We got some DMX getting me pumped. See what Ryan Tannehill's saying. Down the field, baby. Oh, fit that in. There you go. Oh, Tannehill with the nice drop across the middle. Just keep hitting with the Bucks verticals. I guess that's better than any other of the verticals because it's their own. It's Dirk Cutter came up with it. We have the tight end in there as well, I think. Oh my God! Rest in peace, Hall. The bad guy, Dante Hall. Go for it. We're going for it. Fuck this. Well, we could kick the field goal, but... yeah, we'll kick the field goal. Oh shit, it wasn't blocked? That's incredible. How wasn't that blocked? Keep it close. Yeah, keeping it close here. Maybe make the fucking quarters longer? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. By the time you guys see this, I'd probably be like 6, 7 episodes ahead of where you are. So I may be able to make those changes for like the top 10 per se. But like I said, my plan is for this series to eventually use it as my live stream. So I'm not going to be able to schedule a whole lot of these because my band should be up sooner rather than later. Oh my god. Oh, they got Brandon Graham, because I guess we're making fucking trades now here in this roster mode, which I'm pretty sure I disabled. This is so frustrating. Maybe I'll just need to take a break from recording these, and then maybe if I come back in a couple days. Like, look at this. Julius Peppers is a monster. Absolute monster. I would say right now, like from the defensive side, in my time playing Madden, which is probably a little bit longer than most of you guys that are watching this, Julius Peppers is pound for pound the #1 best defender I've ever seen in Madden. More so than Brian Dawkins, more so than like look at this. More so than Brian Dawkins, more so than Ray Lewis. Brian Urlacher was always sick. Julius Peppers is the #1 guy. So let's kick this field goal and make it a 1-score game. Yeah, Mark, we got the NFL MVP here for a reason. X gon' give it to you. Maybe try some screen passes to John David Crow. Maybe that's what we're missing out on. Haven't used that a whole lot. Santana Hill in motion. Alright, completely outruns his fucking blockers. 7-yard gain, I guess. That was an ugly-looking play from an ugly-looking team and an ugly-looking performance. Like, still, this game here, have you seen Mike Evans get open? I have not. It's been 2 games playing with him. He's got open maybe once. Like, no, I'm not going to throw it. They're just asking for a goddamn interception there. Let's do that. Look at Ryan Tannehill fucking pussying out on the block. Right in the middle there. You probably can rewind it. Oh, my God, a bitch. I didn't even mean to throw that, by the way. I meant it the other bumper so I could dive. But it worked. And we'll just eat this sack, because, of course, Carolina Panthers is probably the greatest defense in history. Fucking 85 Bears? No, more like this fucking mishmash of Panthers, a team that's been around for 20 years total. God, this is just making me salty. It's just like, I'm doing this at the beginning of my day, so now I'm just going to be in a pissed-off mood all day long. Like, X maybe might be open. Speaking of DMX, but like it take too long, man. Like this is just very poor wide receiver play from guys that should be playing a lot better. Like obviously, okay, the joke, Ryan Tannehill, wide receiver, but he's still an 88. We got Bennett. Like what is Mike Evans doing? Like I have to go to Mike Evans here. Look, no, he's not open. No one is open. Mike Evans, come back to the play. Come back to the play. Make that catch. There you go. I think I just have to probably throw up to the route running. I think that's where we're really lacking here. We have enough size. We got 2 6'4" guys. We got a Burner and Hall, and no one is just beating their guy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Just stick a fucking fork in this one, man. This is stupid. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to fucking do. Don't know how to answer this. Alright, there's another fucking loss. I don't know. I have no answers right at this point. Like, even when I was doing the legendary roster, I was getting frustrated. We were losing a couple. We still won some. We have yet to win fucking shit all in this. Maybe it's, the whole, man, who's Alabama can beat, like, the shittiest teams in the NFL. Maybe this video is just proof. Maybe they know what I'm doing. They're like, man, there's an algorithm in this game that says there's too many text in guys. Maybe this guy's trying to make a college roster. So let's make it fucking seem just stupid and not work. Because fuck college. Everyone hates. They just probably hate that comparison that a college team can beat. Whatever. So let's just take a look at the final stats as we wrap up this video. Johnny Manziel for us. 4,400 passing yards, 37 touchdowns, 15 picks. That's not horrible. It's not amazing, but definitely not horrible. Running the ball, we got 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns from John David Crow. Receiving, we got 85 receptions, 1,300 yards, and 16 touchdowns from Mike Evans. Ryan Tannehill at wide receiver, 738 and 5 touchdowns. Deontay Hall with 860 yards, 6 touchdowns. Martellus Bennett, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. John David Crow, 41 and 3. So, I mean, that's not horrible as well. It's like middle of the pack. Defensive side of the ball, William Thomas, 138 tackles, 120 for Sean Porter, 101 for the legend, Yale Larry. 12.5 sacks from Michael Bennett. We definitely did not get enough quarterback pressure, though, I can tell you that. And on the defense side of the ball, we got 5 picks, Yale Larry, 3 Sean Porter, 3 Lester Hayes, 2 Aaron Glenn. This team should have made the playoffs. I don't know how other way to put it. And instead, we were horrible. We got shit pumped. Even when I took over, we were struggling. So I'm going to just throw it up to, speaking of Ben McAdoo and Dirk Cutter have the 2 worst offensive playbooks in fucking Madden. And maybe that's what we'll just throw it up to. But if this is your first time stopping by, don't judge this. Usually the videos are higher quality in terms of results and some highlight reel plays. And if you enjoyed the video, don't be afraid to smash that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Like I said, tell me maybe what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I don't know. Who knows? But that does it for you today, guys. Thank you for watching. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying next video will be the Arkansas... I don't want to rip out this paper. Arkansas Razorbacks. So stay tuned for that. And